Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus accords reception to SAF winning Bangladesh women's football team. Government primarily forms a 17-member committee for July Mass Uprising Memorial Museum at Gonobhabon, says Information and Broadcasting Advisor. July Shohid Smriti Foundation begins financial assistance to the families of martyrs of mass uprising. 200 families receive assistance today. The shaky economy left behind by the 15-year fascist government of Sheikh Hasina begins to turn around since the interim government took over. 84 Palestinians, including over 50 children, killed in Israeli attacks on residential buildings in Gaza. 52 people killed in Lebanon in Israeli attacks. And New Zealand leading by 143 runs against India at stumps of Day 2 of Mumbai Test. Assalamu alaikum, welcoming you to News at 10 on BTV. I am Roya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines, now news in details. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus accorded reception to the SAF winning Bangladesh women's football team as its members share their dream and the daily struggles they face with the head of the government. The footballers apprised of their dream when they met the Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at the State Guest House Jamuna in Dhaka today. Professor Yunus carefully listened to the demand of the victorious players and promised to address them on a priority basis as the women football heroes defeated Nepal by 2-1 goals in the final match of the 7th SAF Women's Championship in Kathmandu on October 30. The Chief Advisor congratulated the players on behalf of the whole nation on achieving this success. Captain Sabina Khatun thanked the Chief Advisor for hosting them and said they felt honored to be able to join the reception. She said the players have come to this stage by overcoming a lot of barriers. It is not just the women's football team, but women in general in Bangladesh face many struggles. The Chief Advisor asked every player to write down their individual hopes and aspirations, struggles and demands in separate pieces of paper and share those with his office. Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajipuya, coach Peter Butler and manager Mahmouda Akhtar, among others, were present. After the reception, Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajipuya briefed the reporters.
স্যার আজকে খুব ধৈর্য সহকারে নারী ফুটবল দলের প্রত্যেকের কথা শুনেছেন, তাদের বিভিন্ন সমস্যার কথা শুনেছেন এবং সেগুলোর বিষয়ে বিস্তারিত লিখিত দেওয়ার জন্য তাদেরকে বলেছেন এবং সেগুলোর সমাধানের জন্য স্যার ব্যক্তিগতভাবে এই বিষয়ে ব্যবস্থা নেবেন বলে আশ্বস্ত করেছেন। আবাসন সমস্যা, অনুশীলন, স্যালারি, বেতন কাঠামো সবকিছু নিয়ে কথা হয়েছে। ক্যাম্পটা সারা বছর চলার কারণে ওনাদের এই সাফল্যটা সম্ভব হয়েছে এবং সেটাকে যাতে সারা বছর রানিং রাখা যায় এই বিষয়ে ওনারা একটা আবদার জানিয়েছেন এবং এছাড়াও আমরা সবগুলো দাবি লিখিতভাবে দিলে যাতে আমরা সহজে সেগুলো অ্যাড্রেস করতে পারি।
The interim government has primarily formed a 17-member committee to turn the Gonobhabon into a museum in memory of the uprising of students and masses. Information and Broadcasting Advisor Mohammad Nahid Islam said this after visiting Gonobhabon today. Chief Advisor's Special Assistant Mahfuz Alam was present. Information and Broadcasting Advisor said this 17-member committee will soon give an outline regarding the museum. Curator, writer, teacher and filmmaker Dr. Ibadur Rahman is the convener of the 17-member committee. Besides Chief Advisor's Special Assistant, Mohammad Mahfuz Alam will act as joint convener of the committee. The other members of the committee are writer and human rights activist Mustain Billah, teacher of Fine Arts Department of Jagannath University Zahid Shobuj, teacher of Anthropology Department of National University Dr. Nurul Momin Punya, photographer, teacher and director of Research and Publication Department of Shilpokala Academy Tanzim Wahab, writer-researcher Sahul Ahmed Munna, architect Marina Tabassum, Director General of Bangladesh National Museum, Director General of Department of Archaeology, Chief Engineer of Public Works Department, Chief Architect of Department of Architecture, Additional Chief Architect of Department of Architecture, Mohammad Asifur Rahman Bhuiya, President or Representative of Institute of Architects Bangladesh, Architect Bayezid Mahbub Khondokar, and Design Works Group Architect Tanzim Hassan Selim. Besides, 1 or 2 student representatives will be inducted in the committee later on. The July Shohid Smriti Foundation has started giving financial assistance to the families of the martyrs and injured during the mass uprising against the autocratic government of Sheikh Hasina. The July Shohid Smriti Foundation gave the checks of financial assistance at the Nagar Bhavan today. The title of the initiative is Bangladesh Stands Beside the Martyr Families. Every martyr family was given 5 lakh taka. In addition, 1 lakh taka was given to each injured. Social Welfare Advisor Sharmin Murshid inaugurated the activities. At that time, she said the martyrs and the injured of the July Revolution will be given the highest honor. July Shohid Smriti Foundation's General Secretary Sarjish Alam said, those who sacrificed their lives in July-August Revolution are the greatest sons of the country. The July Shohid Smriti Foundation will always stand beside them, he added. Members of the martyr families expressed satisfaction after receiving the financial assistance. The fascist Awami League government has destroyed Bangladesh's economy and the banking sector during the past 15 years. The corruption and looting of the previous government have affected every sector. The fascist government smuggled about 12 lakh crore taka during the period. Hasina's associates siphoned off $17 billion of the amount bank robber S. Alam laundered $10 billion alone. More than 2 lakh crores of taka defaulted debt is now on the shoulders of the nation. The Awami League government also took more than 18 lakh crore taka loans from local and foreign sources, which is a big burden to the country. The country's stock market fell long time ago. According to the World Bank, the growth rate of gross domestic product GDP is slowing. The chances of Bangladesh becoming a middle-income country in 2026 is also decreasing. The devaluation of the taka against the dollar caused a decline in Bangladesh's per capita income. The rate of inflation increased to as much as 12%. However, since the interim government took office on August 5th, the nation's economy has begun to improve. Under the direction of Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus, 3 distinguished economists, a finance advisor, an education and planning advisor, and the governor of the Bangladesh Bank are working tirelessly to advance the country's economy. The interim government has taken various initiatives to increase revenue collection. As a result, the revenue collection growth in September was 2.03%. Steps have already been taken to bring back smuggled money, and the amount of foreign loans has already dropped. Calling for working together to strengthen cooperative movement in the country, Advisor for Local Government A.F. Hassan Arif has said unity is the driving force of cooperative movement. The main purpose of cooperatives is to work together, he added. He said this while distributing National Cooperative Prize among the winners, marking the 53rd National Cooperatives Day at the Department of Cooperatives in Agargaon today. Women and Children and Social Welfare Advisor Sharmin S. Murshid also spoke, while Rural Development and Cooperatives Division Secretary Mosammat Shahnara Khatun was in the chair. 7 cooperative societies and 3 persons in different categories were given Cooperatives Award at the function. Energy, Road Transport and Railways Affairs Advisor Mohammad Fazul Kabir Khan has said the interim government has started institutional reform works aimed at preventing corruption and ensuring transparency and accountability in all sectors. He said this while addressing a seminar titled Harmonizing Reform and Sustainable Infrastructure Development for a Prosperous Bangladesh in Dhaka today. The advisor said the interim government has destroyed the infrastructures connected to corruption because mass people became angry against the last government. Bangladesh Secretariat Reporters Forum (BSRF) organized a seminar with its president Fasiuddin Mahtab in the chair. Professor Dr. A.K.M. Atikur Rahman presented a keynote paper while General Secretary of BSRF Masudul Haq moderated the seminar. Director General of Bangladesh Railway Shorda Shahadat Ali, CEAB Chief Advisor Ki Chang Lien, coordinators of the anti-discrimination student movement Umama Fatima and Mahin Shorkar also participated in the discussion. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Punya said all the training programs of the Department of Youth Development should be made time-befitting to build a skilled youth society. At the same time, special training should be provided to the youth on artificial intelligence to keep pace with the world, he added. He said this while inaugurating the 7-day National Youth Fair, marking National Youth Day at Bangla Academy premises in Dhaka today. The advisor said the interim government is working to ensure the participation of the youth in all activities. In order to build a new Bangladesh and make the reform work successful, the youth will have to be involved more. Presided over by Director General of Youth Development Department, Dr. Ghazi Mohammad Saifuzzaman, the function was addressed by, among others, Bangla Academy Director General Professor Dr. Mohammad Azam and Youth and Sports Secretary Mohammad Rizaul Maqsood Zahidi. Later, the Youth and Sports Advisor visited different stores participating in the fair. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said that a humble, selfless, patriotic and politically wise personality like former Ambassador Sabiuddin Ahmed is greatly needed during any crisis of the country. Mirza Fakhrul said this while addressing a memorial meeting marking the death anniversary of former Ambassador Sabiuddin Ahmed at BRAC Center in the capital today. Finance Advisor Dr. Saliuddin Ahmed, BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry, BNP Chairperson's advisor Zahir Uddin Shapon, media personality Shofiq Rahman and economist Professor Mahbubullah also addressed the meeting by sharing various memories of Sabiuddin Ahmed's career. The finance advisor said former Ambassador Sabiuddin Ahmed never compromised with any injustice for the sake of the country. Speakers said the political opinions Sabiuddin Ahmed expressed during the fascist Awami League tenure, despite the risks of his life, were unparalleled. His thoughts and psychology reflect Bangladeshi nationalism, strong determination and boundless love for the country, they added. Now, international news.